This is the Edenland News Channel, episode 3, take 1. Yeah, I don't have my snapper today because my kids found it, so I'll probably never see it again because that's what kids do. Okay, I'm going to talk for a little bit and then show you something. And then at the very end, you know how I have my feel-good story? Please watch it. Even if you just want to fast forward me at the moment right now or you get sick of what I'm talking about it, you have to watch my feel-good at the end because it's amazing, okay? So, I haven't even written anything out. This is not scripted. I just would like to comment on the fact that when I was a kid growing up, Australia Day wasn't a big deal. I don't ever remember celebrating Australia Day. 1788, 26th of January 1788 is when we celebrate Australia Day, which other people call Invasion Day, because basically white men came in boats and just took the land, took all the land and killed many, many, many Aboriginals over a period of time. And that has happened in a lot of other countries as well. But people think that Australia Day should be renamed Sorry Day, or that the date should be on a different day. Not this day. So Australia Day is on Monday. I've got a habit of saying Australia, just because I like saying Australia. So I remember being at school and briefly learning. Remember when you were at school and you'd read your textbooks and you'd think that was the truth? Remember that? And you think, I am learning this and this is the truth. It just depends on who's writing the textbook, what school you're going to, and what country you're in. So I just remember, and then white men came and they made friends with the Aboriginals. And I went to many schools, but one of them they had Aboriginal studies, and it was compulsory. So we hardly learned a thing. And I remember sitting there, and our homework one day, the teacher said to the class full of white children, okay, class, your homework today is to go home and write an Aboriginal myth or legend. So we just made one up. Okay, that was our homework for Aboriginal studies. Of course, obviously I wrote the best one, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying let's just write them up. How about we learn some of them and learn from the culture that we've ingratiated ourselves into? And I went to TAFE once to do a welfare course, and they brought an Aboriginal woman in, and she sat there and she told the whole room her story of how she got taken away during the 50s and 60s. Australia had a white Australia policy, and they used to take Aboriginal babies away to, new white parents, orphanages, what white men deemed was best. And so she told me her story, she told me her grandmother's story, she told me her mother's story, and by the end of it, I was in shock at that this had happened. I had no idea. I was in my mid-20s when I found this out. I've never been to Australia further north. I want to go to the Northern Territory. I have white guilt. I'm privileged, I'm white. I know what it's like to be teased because of the colour of your skin, because I used to go to school in Fiji and I was so white that they used to call me Pinky for a whole year, and I had lots of bullies and stuff, but that doesn't compare to anything of what the Aboriginal people of Australia continue to go through. So I'm not going to be celebrating Australia Day. And the thing about Australia Day is the consumerism now. So in the following video, I'm not having a go at you. I'm just, if you want to make some lamingtons and bake them and celebrate and have a Barbie on Monday, that's awesome because you're being social and I love lamingtons, okay? But it's just the consumerism of every single thing in the world makes me cranky, and I had to find my way past the Valentine's Day cards through the Easter egg section to get to the Australia Day produce, mass produce section. So here's my little bit on Australia Day, and it's satire. You're welcome in advance. Australia. 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 This is for me fucking Slurpee. This is for me fucking beer. Australia. Made in China. We don't want the Chinese. Fuck off. Get out of my country. Australia. This is me onesie. Australia made in China. This is for me fucking cupcakes. Australia. This is for me wine. This is for me wine bottle. Keep it fresh. Australia. This is for me nails. Australia. Australia. My grandfather fought under this flag, and now it's a ridiculous shaking thing. Australia. Let's do some reevaluation here. Australia. It's just that all that stuff is going to end up as landfill. You know, it's just, it never used to be like that. And I don't understand. When someone says, like, I just don't understand anymore what we're doing. And I've heard through the traps that they want the whole population to learn a second verse of Advance Australia Fair. So to sing at the same time on Australia Day. So I just want to hear the words boundless plains to share come out of Tony Abbott's mouth. You know? When someone says that's un-Australian, I don't know what Australian means to begin with anymore. And I love Australia. I was born here. I love this country. It's beautiful. Half of me comes from Glasgow, Scotland. That's my dad's half. That's probably the crazy half. The other half came from a boat from thieves. So I'm an original convict. So, you know, I just want to raise a few issues, and the fact is that, yeah, like right now, I'm eating an Easter egg that I bought in January. Easter, I don't think it's until April. But, you know, I'm a hypocrite. I'm whinging about consumerism and I'm eating an Easter egg. And they shouldn't put the Easter eggs there for people to buy in January because stupid people like me get stressed and they're like, I'm going to have an Easter egg. Chucks them in the trolley, walks off and goes through the friggin' thing. So anyway, my friend, okay, this is a little girl called Aimee, and she's going to sing for you, and she's amazing. And all I've got to say is, live deeply and don't rain on my parade.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a boil of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'll march my band out, I'll beat my drum. And if I'm banned out, you'll turn at bats. At least it didn't fake it, hats. I guess I didn't make it, but whether on the rose of sheer perfection, a freckle on the nose of life's complexion, a cinder, shiny apple of its eye. I gotta fly once, I gotta try once, only can die once, right, sir? Oh, life is juicy, juicy, and you see, I gotta have my bites. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. I've simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Don't bring a cloud to rain on my parade.